Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're taking a look at One Piece. This is episode 6, Chef and the Chore Boy. And man, last episode, I feel like I'm a broken record when I keep saying how impressive every episode was the one before. Last episode was no exception. I cannot wait to get into this.
So we got introduced to Sanjay, and we'll see if he becomes part of it, and we need to know what happens to Zoro, so I'm ready, willing, and able to find out.
He's gonna be all right. Everything is going to be all right.
All right, well,
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
Strength and honor.
Let's go!
Burn it down. Burn, burn, burn it down. Burn, burn, burn it down. Burn, burn, burn it down.
I love how they just get right into it.
No
Yeah,
messing around.
they don't play.
I did it. He's really head. I mean, he's got a really big head. It's like,
Look at that CGI blood. You could have just put some blood on him.
can you hear me? Where's the first aid kit?
Do we even
Sir?
have a first aid kit?
First aid, he needs.
Someone needs to go back to Baradier.
I'm really not hungry right now, Nami.
Maybe one of the customers is a ship's doctor.
We need a doctor.
What's going on, Luffy?
Well, looking at that rumaloid needs a lot more oregano.
Oregano's for savages.
I love oregano.
Nearest doctor is on the Konomi Islands. It's a 2-day sail from here.
Oh, shnight.
Yeah, well, you always told me to feed anyone who's hungry. I don't see how this is any different.
What does he know?
Oh, he's the one that
Fine.
said always feed when
Bring me my
anyone's
kitchen
hungry.
knives and
That's
a bottle of our best whiskey.
why he wasn't mad.
Yellowtail?
Just do it already.
He knows some
Yep.
ways.
Ah,
Look at that. The titles have been all different
Yeah,
too in
yeah.
each
Yeah, it's
episode.
really
Looks like
great.
our chef has a heart.
Is that to sterilize the wounds?
Hell no. That'd be a waste of really good liquor.
So, what's in the yellowtail?
Needle.
That's some thick thread.
Stitching. Holy cow.
He may not reply. But at least he'll know his crew is still with him.
She's gonna start talking to him.
Yep.
Aye, sir.
That sword is humongous.
Yeah, that's a little guy.
Pleasure of the world government without immunity.
I would still do precisely what I want. To see what becomes of that young man when he enters the Grand Line. Maybe your grandson will be the one to find the one.
Oh, Kobe didn't know.
Nope.
No. Now he does.
Growing and grunting.
Plenty we didn't use. Never waste food.
That's
What's
right.
the matter?
Never waste food.
No way he's gonna let some warlord guy beat him.
Or maybe you're in the mood for saffron risotto.
Hey, Sanji, can you cook Zoro's favorite food?
Sure. What does he like?
Beer.
Really likes rice balls. And beer.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's probably also tired, so.
Going around and around.
And he was one of the best pirate captains that ever sailed the seas.
Zeff was a pirate?
Captain of the dreaded Cook Pirates. Used to call him Red Leg Zeff. Boots were always stained with the blood of his enemies.
How you two meet? Were you on his crew or something?
Not exactly.
Backstory time.
Oh, look at this.
Backstory
9
time.
years earlier.
Here
we go.
This is what I don't like about the thought of being on a big boat on the ocean is weather like that.
It's not a real place, kid. The All Blue doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. And one day I'm gonna find it.
It's a tall tale told by cooks to pass the time. Now get to those tables.
Interesting. Kid just stays, finds a corner.
Balute.
Tasting the
nice.
food, he recognizes it.
No.
He's going to yell at him for the oregano.
Needs oregano. Oregano
for
was
savages.
Oh, jeez.
You made that? That's not half bad.
Better than anything you can make, you old shitbag.
So you tell me, what does little Luke Plant know about the All Blue?
Oh,
look at
that's
this.
the bad one there.
So it essentially had to save each other, right?
washed up on a shore somewhere. Somehow still alive. Didn't drown.
Salt water. You float.
What happened?
Storm. Sunk both our ships.
But the crew.
They're all dead, except for us.
Here we go.
What do we do?
We wait.
Oh, man.
This is all the food we got, so eat slow. There's no more after this.
Huh, what about that one?
You get the bigger one.
Because I'm 3 times your size, that's why. Don't you bother me unless you see a ship. You got it?
I'm distracted by your beard.
Yeah, it's a little out of sorts. It's not as well maintained.
Mustache. Beard. Mustache. Well, it can be a beard if you just...
It's a handlebar
Bend it up.
mustache.
That's definitely a mustache. That is
saying it.
no.
You bend.
That's like
bend
Hulk
it up.
Hogan's on steroids.
It would still be a
Never proven.
mustache. I said it's like Hulk Hogan's mustache on the gas.
Yeah, I said that was never proven.
That his mustache was on the gas?
Yeah.
He said it's like Hogan's mustache on the gas.
And by the way, Hogan's admitted it like several times.
That's not what the
Allegedly.
answer was even saying. And if you thought it was just vitamins, well then...
I'm so glad there's no dialogue in this story so we could have this.
Like you can't
yeah,
jump.
what's that
No.
little tent there?
How did they get up there if it's mushroom
Yeah,
shaped
must
like
have been a
that?
high tide, maybe?
Did
Or
you guys
real high
not
tide?
see the high tide pushing?
All right, what's he gonna cook? Maybe find a seagull or a ship?
Oh, is that I thought that was a Twinkie.
He's taking inventory.
Yeah, but in this world, I question everything. Is it rainwater? Is it even water?
Yeah.
25
Holy
days.
shit.
Well, water.
Oh, more fresh water at least.
Oh, there it is, the bell.
No!
It's just getting heavier with the rain.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with the rain. His voice isn't going to carry at all.
Nope.
Yeah, you hear stories about survivors like that where ships come right by them and they never see them. Oh, it's moldy.
Find the edible parts.
Look at his skin already from the sun. Oh, do you guys think this is where he took off his leg?
Yeah, he did have a leg when he started. Not anymore.
Tainted meat. Can't go back, Bob.
Can't go back.
Oh, 70 days.
Oh,
Holy shit.
The kid hasn't lost any weight yet. Looks like.
I mean, Tom Hanks. You don't want to carry the knife that way when you're walking across rocks.
I think that's the least of his
Yeah, I don't think he's like really
That's how
carrying one
accidents
right now.
happen.
You didn't even touch it.
You still have some food. You gotta give me some.
It's not food.
Yep, treasure.
He gave him all.
He
the
ate
food.
his own leg.
There's no food. How are you still alive?
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, there it is. Wow.
You ate your own leg? You gave me all the food. Why? You don't even know me. Why would you do that for a stranger?
And that's why these two are bonded.
Yeah.
You share the same dream as me,
Dreams.
and I'm gonna need you to fulfill that dream. For both of us.
You have any idea what that's like? Having someone lose a limb to save your life? Look, all I'm saying.
Yeah, his arm.
His stories were always grand adventures that sounded like lies. Nolan told
He's
his
not
king
going to want to
he
hear
found a
this
city of
stuff.
gold.
Nami, come on.
He wants to hear the truth.
And most of the king's soldiers perished on the journey.
Now she's going to realize it. Come on.
Was in a whole city of gold?
I don't think that was the point. He didn't have to fight Mihawk, but you let it happen. Why didn't you stop him?
He told you.
You could have tried to change his mind.
I would never do that.
That was his dream.
Except stand in the way of his dream.
We all have dreams. but
Oh, man.
Not everyone gets to follow their dreams.
Sounds like hers is done already.
Trying to build him into a proper Marine.
Yep.
He resisted me every step of the way.
Yeah, we know.
Wouldn't
want
listen, wouldn't learn, wouldn't cooperate. You're an exemplary cadet. But the two of you couldn't be more different. Maybe you're right. Maybe I've been going about this the wrong way all along. Muster the Marines on deck. I'll address them at afternoon watch.
Yes, sir.
I don't trust
Oh, that's
them.
not a good look.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's
What we
not.
got
Finally,
here
we're
now?
getting back to this. This dude, wow, what's his name?
Arlong?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the one guy doesn't work, so he hits up another pirate to go get him. Is that it?
Oh. It's like Biff Tannen and his crew showing up here.
That jump gave me Twilight vibes.
Oh.
No.
No one leaves. It's up to you.
Oh.
Jeez.
Listen up. I'm looking for a pirate in a straw hat. Goes by the name of Luffy. Maybe I might just start adding some of these nice folks to the menu.
In trouble again.
Yep.
That didn't take long.
Hey, Zoro. What's up?
The Arlong pirates are at Baratier. We have to leave now.
What?
Because they're looking for you.
Me?
And the map. Those fishmen will tear this place apart if Zeff doesn't turn him over. And Arlong has the highest bounty in all of the East Blue. You do not want to mess with him.
It sounds like you messed with us first.
Well, he's got a point.
I can't let innocent people get hurt because of me. If those fishermen guys want to fight,
There you go. He changed his tone.
it's gonna be safe with you.
Well, she did try to leave with it before, but yeah.
You never seen a fishman enjoy a meal.
Oh, he's got his arm out like he's a dog.
Yeah.
Fishmen are superior to humans in every single way.
I like his winter hat.
Which one of you is Arlong?
Who was asking?
I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I hear you're looking for me.
So this is the pirate I've heard so much about. You know, I was expecting someone bigger.
Oh, Roadhouse.
So was I. Did you hear this?
Opinions vary.
Even the Marines flee before my flag.
I'm not ringing a bell.
Track you down.
Oh, he's got him in the bag.
Yep.
A hat? Did you miss me? Burpee?
A burpee.
I've got eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, his hat.
You heard everything?
Everything. And that got old quick, because you shit-idiots have no idea. Shit-idiots!
If you bow down to me, I might even let you serve in my kingdom.
I don't bow down to any man.
I'm no man.
Or fish. You're gonna have to fight me for it.
To let the fight begin.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, remember, he's got some moves.
Here we go. Oh, wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was Van Damme over here.
Remember, he did that without dropping his bread before.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but these guys are going to be pretty good.
All right, we could use some Luffy tricks here.
Oof.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
This is going to be like his first real go here.
Big mistake. Now I'm gonna have to make an example out of you.
This is not going well.
Told you in the bar I didn't have any friends.
Oh, here we go.
The truth is I couldn't let myself have them. Because I always end up hurting the people closest to me.
She's got the map.
She's leaving.
Why don't you come find out?
Come on, Luffy.
Oh. Hey.
Getting a couple in here. Oh, that didn't go so well.
good to see that Luffy could take a beating.
Well,
Now.
he's made out of rubber.
Come on, fish guy. Is that all you got?
He's baiting him for something. I just don't know what.
Oh,
he's throwing hooks now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, he
Now
dropped
we're getting
him.
some power.
uh-oh, the salt water.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna know.
Oh no. Well, he might already know. That's maybe the way he did it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he
Oh,
knew
yeah.
that. She's gonna give up the map.
Yep.
I got it for you just like I said I would.
Oh, it's him.
Oh, that's who.
I only joined up with you so I could steal the map.
Oh,
There it is.
Let the sea do it for you.
Well, she's trying to give
she's
him a way
trying.
out.
Yep, she's trying.
What, he can't...
Must be something with his body that he doesn't float.
Something has to come and save him. But what? Sanjay. Oh, man. I like the twist. I definitely did not see that was the group that she was working for.
Yeah.
Nami
Yeah,
equals bad. Well, she never showed her arms.
Yeah.
Nami.
There's a reason why she never showed her arms.
Yep.
Well, because, I mean, I don't know if Luffy would have put it together, but the other guys would have
Where's
saw it.
Nami?
Gosh.
She's a member of Arlong's crew.
Now we know.
But I'm not that mad because she did.
She can't be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's playing the game.
Yeah, she stopped him from getting his neck eaten. Look at Sanjay all ripped up back there. Just happened to take his shirt off.
It was to help him
Got
swim.
Van Damme moves. You got to take your shirt off. Oh, here we go.
It's gonna fall in.
What's he wearing?
Remember, he's got the dog.
Same thing.
Something that your son might have in a couple of years.
Outstanding job pursuing these pirates we've been chasing, but I've underestimated their resolve, their determination to flaunt their illegal activities. Must be treated as such.
Can't take him serious with that hat.
I know.
No more half measures. No more soft.
No, yep.
Straw Hats and their captain will never surrender.
Somebody's been watching Breaking Bad.
The gloves are off.
We will capture them, and they will be brought to justice.
Kobe, no, like.
You know, our crew here is reminding me of The Walking Dead so much. Everywhere they go, destruction.
Destruction follows him. No place is safe.
Oh, well, they didn't tear up the boat too bad, or at least
No,
the
I mean,
restaurant. I thought
yeah.
they were going to have it all torn up or something, like he
Yeah.
was going to have lost it.
But I mean, a couple of tables and chairs here and there ain't too bad.
Got a full house tomorrow, 2 dinner seatings.
Enough. I don't want to hear this.
What is your problem?
Me, I'm fine. You're the one with a problem.
I'm just helping you clean up.
So get out of my restaurant now.
I've already told you I'm not going to be a waiter.
You're not going to be anything, not if you stay here. Did not save your life so
Yep.
you could waste it at Baratier.
There it
He
is.
wants him to go find it.
Please, little eggplant, your cooking is for shit.
Yeah, well, at least I don't drown anything.
Moaning about the all blue.
Go find it.
Go find it.
Look, do you want me to quit? Is that what you want?
Quitting is staying here.
Oh.
It's one thing to have a dream, it's another to go after it.
His mustache is
Damn.
all over
Yeah.
the place.
Spot on his crew. Maybe I take him up on that offer.
You want my permission? You got it. Fine.
Fine.
He wants him to go after his dream.
Yeah. But Sanjay feels loyal to him for saving
Yeah, he
his
doesn't
life.
want to leave him, but you can't stay there and chase your dream at the same time.
A lot is going on in this episode.
Got a lot, man.
Hey, Zoro. You sure missed a big fight. Those fishermen guys were tough. You would have loved it.
You would have.
And now I lost Nami. I lost the Grand Line map. And maybe I will lose you too. I need you. to wake up.
Is this some Miyagi stuff going on right now?
You're gonna keep talking.
Oh, yeah, right there. Smart.
Didn't do anything wrong. You acted like a captain.
Our crew is falling apart.
No, it's not. I, Roronoa Zoro, vow to stand by your side from now until the end.
He's a man of his word, too.
Mm-hmm.
Or die trying. But bring on the Marines or pirates or sea beasts. You're my captain, Luffy. And I'm your first mate.
Let's go.
All right.
Here we go, Zoro.
Zoro!
I wasn't worried for a second.
Oh,
Sent them swimming for their lives.
Scared him off, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Smile.
So, what do we do now? Plot a course for the Grand Line?
Nope.
Gotta
But
get
I thought we were going after the One Piece.
We are,
Nami.
but we can't do it without our whole crew.
Gotta get Nami.
We're going after Nami.
Nami.
Did you get the rail fixed up?
I was just saying, hope they found somebody.
Try meeting these barrels.
You think we brought too much?
You know who you're sailing with?
Yeah, he'll crush all that in one sitting.
Yep.
Heard you guys need a cook.
I love the excitement.
He's in his suit, all ready to go.
he just comes out in a perfectly nice suit.
Why are we bringing the waiter?
Because we can't boil water.
He reminds me of another chef from a submarine movie.
And then on a train.
So you guys see him leave? Nope.
They didn't fix it. It's probably the first time they've been separated
Yeah.
since.
Sanji! You keep your feet dry. Goodbye, Zeff. You know, all these years, living under your shitty roof, cooking at your shitty restaurant, I owe you my life. Thank you for putting up with my shit all these years, old man. I'll never forget you, Zeff.
That's a solid
Nice.
goodbye right there. So glad they left on those terms.
Yeah.
It's fitting for them, too.
Now, who's going to be their navigator, though?
Yeah.
So we're going after Nami, but how are we gonna find her?
Yeah, we don't even know where she is.
I know someone who does.
Did he?
He stole the bag. Baggy. Biggie. Big B.
Buggy.
Buggy.
Big
It
B.
works because no one.
Now he's
gives
got
a
me
shit.
doing it.
Then he called him like Blimpy and all
Yeah.
those others.
He stole the bag.
Yep.
Hello, boys!
The last little look at the end. Oh my god.
What a finish.
Wow.
Oh, perfect.
God, what an amazing show.
Look at old
An
Buggy.
amazing show.
Oh, Buggy,
just-
no. Twists and
Unreal.
turns and everything. in
Every
between.
episode just keeps getting better than the next. And, you know, we're at that point in
I
the
like
series
that.
now where we're going to be doing episode 7 and then 8. And I have this, like, feeling of dread because who knows how long it's going to be. And maybe some of you folks out there have an idea, but
Hopefully
we're going to have to
not
wait.
long.
I mean, I'm guessing it's going to be at least a year.
Yeah.
We have to wait probably before the next season. But this series has just been so good. The characters that we're introduced to in one episode, I I challenge any other show on TV to get us as invested in the characters that they do, providing, maybe a 5 to 8 minute backstory that they've been doing for each one.
If that,
and it's
even.
just delivered on everyone. Like, you instantly are connected with these characters, and you want to cheer for them and root for them. It's been amazing. The writing has been absolutely incredible, and for that matter,
Ian and Andrew, what he just said there, Fear the Walking Dead. Hear that?
You did it. You didn't even let me get it in. No. You gonna do this to me?
Whose game is it, Quinn?
It's Diamond Dave's game today. No, but in all seriousness, this show has been such a fun surprise, so much fun. The connection with all the characters has been great. We always knew there was something up with Nami. Now we know for sure. We got Zoro back, and he's pledging his allegiance to Luffy, which is great. Sanjay's on board. It's like, okay, everybody's here, and we got 2 episodes left. Yeah. Like, I really feel like I'm just waiting, because we've been spoiled on this channel. We've been able to burn through a lot of seasons, and I just find myself just so fearing the end when it comes to episode 8. I know it's going to leave me on a cliffhanger. Rather, I was going to say a hangover, but maybe that too. And I'm just going to be waiting for the next season. But this has been just absolute dynamite, and I just cannot wait to see where it goes. So much with these characters.
Like you said, baby. We got to blast right through the Harry Potters, much to my chagrin, the Twilight series, Lord of the Rings. Yep. Then we did Avatar, the Last Airbender. Extended even, then even the Hobbit series, then Avatar, Last Airbenders. Now we're doing Korra and the boys. We're so lucky that way. This is going to be a huge hole and left in us, because it's hopefully, please say it's just a year, but with as amazing a job as they've done, I could see them taking a little longer, just because they wouldn't want to let us down, so to speak, and not give us their best effort. So I'm really excited for that. But just everything, the story with Zeff and how he had his 2 feet, and you called it out that he ate his leg right away on the rock, or was it Dave down there? It was just it was so great. And then I was like, all the food, and then as soon as he opened up, I was like, of course, kept the treasure. He threw the kid the food, but 85 days they made it, and they had quite the connection. Even though when we saw it, they were always yelling and bickering at each other, but it was nice to see, like Oak said earlier, a nice tie-up for them to go. But Nami always wearing the long sleeve shirts, so we never saw the tattoo that obviously Ulrug, what's his name? Arlong had on his arm, and they had the same one, part of that whole ship's crew the whole time. Oh. So she's got to be working some sort of angle, at least I hope so. So I'm definitely ready for episodes 7 and 8. But now we have Buggy back on board. Supposedly on our side.
Well, or we're just using
no, I don't know how that's gonna go.
Nami said she hated pirates, so I don't think she likes the line of work she's in.
Since we're talking about
is he a pirate?
I think I'm going to share a little bit different sentiment. We have been spoiled on this channel, right? Got to burn through the Harry Potters, we got to burn through the Lord of the Rings, burn through the Hunger Games, and there's one thing that that I think if I'm being honest, it kind of just hit me when Quinn was saying it feels like we're wrapping it up. The one thing that I guess we miss out on is that excitement for the next one. And, and I really think about Harry Potter, 8 movies. Imagine the excitement of waiting for the next one. Like you get out of you get out of the theater, right? And you get out of the theater, and then it's like, oh god, now we got to wait for the next one. But imagine they announce the release date, and then it's a year, it's 9 months, it's 6 months. It's like a kid waiting for Christmas, really, And it's like, if you told a kid,
it was for the first
hey,
Deadpool.
Tell you what, we're just going to give you 10 Christmases all in a row, and then they're done. It's that's not what you want. You want that anticipation, that excitement. And I feel that about this show, and I know that's being really dramatic, but the excitement of we gotta wait for another season, and as it's building up, here it comes, and we're gonna be talking about it. What new characters are we gonna get? Which way is the story gonna go? So yes, I am in the same boat as Mason Quinn. Once you get 3/4 of the way through, you're like, shit, we got 2 episodes left, and then we gotta wait. But I'm anticipating the next season, and this has been such a fun ride. And these guys are right, especially Mason Quinn talking about their ability to get us so invested in a story that we previously knew nothing about. Diamond Dave jokes, but not really, a lot about Fear the Walking Dead, but he brings up a very good point. I mean, look, there's stories that are just so encapsulating, and they've delivered this to us. Look, we came in, we knew nothing about it. Everybody's like, oh, this One Piece is popping off on Netflix, and you guys, like you always do, were like, oh, you got to watch this. It's great. It's a great story. And we come into shows that you guys recommend, I think at this point, with pretty high expectations, right? Because
especially when there's
like that's what people want to watch us react to, is good stuff. But I would have never imagined that it was going to be this good or have you this invested. And it's fun. It's different on so many levels, even just down to the outfit. I mean, Luffy had a like, I wear the same thing. He just had a sleeveless hoodie or a short sleeve hoodie. The characters, the development, everything about this show is so unique, but the writing is very, very good. They get you invested. But, and anybody who's seen me react to movies, like, I'm loving this for the lessons that they're giving. Luffy's always about, what's your dream? What's your dream? Even the speech about Zoro, Nami was like, you should have stopped him. And he's like, look, I would do anything for my friends, but like stepping in and stopping it would have been getting in the way of his dream. And I get where she says not everybody gets to chase their dreams. And I think there's still a lot of backstory about Nami. Right. There's more than just she was working for Arlong for a reason. Probably, I'm guessing, family, something along those lines. But I mean, the depth, Sanji, being saved by Zeff, and that whole time they were on there, he was so angry at him because he thought he kept more food, and really he gave Sanji the food so that Sanji could survive and chase his dream. And the goodbye, I'm so glad they did that goodbye. Like, I'm hoping later on, he finds the what he's looking for, the all blue, and comes back and tells Zeff all about it. But if he didn't, like, because how many stories do you see people leave each other and on bad terms? And that's something that we see in real life too. I mean, how many people do you know that regret, they didn't say what they wanted? And in this, you could say he's a father figure, right? They didn't say what they wanted. They left things unsaid, and they were on their way, and he said thank you, and Zeff told him that he wanted him to chase his dream, and it kind of like, it justified the whole bad treatment. He wasn't mad because he wanted to be a chef or a waiter. He was mad that he stayed there and didn't chase his dreams. And so, for as entertaining and as much fun as the show is, there's so much depth to it. I know we only have 2 episodes left. It's only an 8-episode season, but they just put so much into this show. I just can't say enough about it.
Now, were you saying when you started that we don't get that excitement?
No, I'm saying that so what I'm saying is that when we have the ability to burn through 8 Harry Potters, there's not the excitement of having to wait. For me right now, we're
the anticipation,
the kind of the fun of the anticipation. I'm gonna be dying for season 4 of The Boys. I think for me, as far as shows go, The Boys is like, that's it for me as far as something I'm super entertained. But I don't have to wait that long. I know we're waiting. The 3 of us are waiting on the Hunger Games prequel, but it's still not like, there's different with prequel. It's like you're giving us an additional piece of the story, but not continuing the story. And I don't know what we have right now that would kind of compare to like a Potter level thing.
So, we do have Potter coming. Those, I'm just saying, like in general, like we got to wait for the wigs, we got to wait for the Spider-Mans, all that fun stuff.
Right, and not necessarily a continuation of the story. The Potters that we're getting, I think, is going to be excellent. I'm very excited about the remakes, but I'm just saying about the continuation of a story. I'm going to be bummed that it is ended, but I'm going to be so excited for the next season is what I'm saying. So I'm glad that I do have to wait, because It's like getting to wait for Christmas again. You know, you want it to come, but you're excited that you have to wait.
Yeah, so with this episode, you know, it was this was a good one because they brought, again, like the last one was a little bit more action, a little bit of emotion. Now they went more emotion, especially with certain aspects of the story, which I liked, because it's so cool how these actors and the writing crew bring, you're having so much fun over here, and then woof, it gets you sucked into an emotional moment to where you're just getting in your own feels and everything like that, because that was a pretty cool send-off from Sanji and Zeff. So I thought that was unique and cool. And, you know, with Zoro, like, I wasn't sure if he was going to come back this episode. I was wondering if it was going to be, like, at the top of the next one of episode 6, you know, where... Seven, where it was going to be kind of dire, you know, leaving us feeling like, oh, what's the crew going to do? Got to go on to the next one and find out, right? But they brought him back in this one. I thought that was great. The story with Zeff too, and you know, just how it all leads into that huge goodbye right here. This whole thing so far has been a really good treat. Especially, I'm going to echo these guys. We don't know anything about this, and the way we've been able to consume this with no prior knowledge. I mean, it's been great.
It's it's a fun, easy watch, and it really keeps you intrigued each and every episode.
It really
which
does. No, zero. And I know I said it before, but there's no filler in this whatsoever. No. Every line of the dialogue, every scene, every person, everything just adds so much substance to the overall story. You never feel like you're just like, okay, can we get to the next thing?
Yeah, because normally that can be a risk. Doing backstory on secondary characters, that can be a bit of a risk. You're using valuable screen time for them. Is it going to pay off? Well, so far, on every episode of this series, it has.
I want to see the backstory of Buggy. Let's see how he became that way.
Dude, they should give us one. I hope they do, because Buggy is going to be now a key player.
Just how he
forward.
Got everything. So
yeah, now was it like, obviously it had to be some kind of devil's fruit.
Devil's fruit.
Yep.
But like, how did he become to get that? So did he have the nose prior and the devil's fruit?
The nose go to the,
to help out a little bit more.
Fruit.
But
my prediction on Buggy is that he had he had an abnormally large nose, because when you see his nose, you can see what looks to be pores on it.
Yeah.
And I think he had an abnormally large nose and was probably bullied for it. And if he dresses up as a clown, he can hide the nose as being part of a clown outfit. So he became the clown to essentially try to hide or somehow normalize the nose, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully Luffy finds out a way to take out the fishmen, because those guys are...
I think they're going to be a thorn in the side for a while, but we got 6 down. We got two to go for this season, and then waiting is the hardest part. So for Diamond Dave, that's Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. And hey, remember, oregano is for savages, apparently. So we'll see you on the next one, pals.